Hey, so I've relocated. Apologies because the light is a bit shit over here. But I remembered that I have more to say. And I realized that what just happened was... So I had more to say, and if I had trusted myself, I would have just come around. But instead I kind of internally freaked out and then wrapped it up as quickly as I could so that I could feel the relief of not having attention on me. When I could have taken a moment and paused and kind of gotten grounded again, but I didn't do that. But here I am, and I'm wanting to finish the point that I'm trying to make, which is that the whole reason that I made this video, which I just conveniently missed before, was that I realized that I want to perform music. And even though I have a guitar and I've been playing and practicing and thinking about vaguely what that would mean in the future, but kind of dismissing anything magical from happening in that area. Even though I've been taking steps on this path, it's been fueling that has been a kind of vague motivation. It's been kind of like, yeah, I'll just have a play and see what happens, or, you know, it was like even before I got to the point of realizing that I want to be able to perform musically, I would shut it down. So I would say, you know, I could not even possibly think about performing in front of people, so I just will do whatever I do. I can't think about it because I'm too shy, because I'm not good enough, because I'm not okay with making mistakes, etc, 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 which is just my fear talking. And so today I realized, you know, I do want this, and what I know about wanting things is that when you say, this is what I'm going to do, and I can do it, it's like motion happens, but you can't get to that place unless you're willing to claim your desire. So that's what I did just before, and it felt big and good and gave me the confidence to make this video. So I was thinking about doing that, and I was thinking about where I am and where I'd like to be and the stages that come in between that. And I don't know about for anyone else, but for me, it really needs to be about transparency. Like I can't expand into my comfort zone. I can't expand out of my comfort zone unless I'm willing to be honest about the fact that I am scared and I'm kind of freaking out. And I'm thinking about, like, when they teach singing or playing music, it's like the teachers, you know, they may have gotten good at whatever they're doing without really pushing at the edges of their comfort zone. What I'm trying to say is that what we need are role models for being in the fear, what that looks like, not just seeing like some perfect end product who has it all figured out and, you know, is completely free and open. And I guess I want to be a person who shows the in-between process and who shows, you know, near the beginning, if there is such a thing, near the beginning, what that looks like, what you know, the nitty-gritty of kind of working through the really uncomfortable things, and just being really honest about how uncomfortable it is and what's actually going on in those moments where, you know, for example, I wanted to open my mouth and sing, but there was something stopping me. Like, what's going on in those moments? And if we talk about those moments, perhaps they won't control us so much. So that's my intention. And so what I want to do in my next video is play you a song on my guitar and just talk you through what I'm feeling. And it will be useful for me too, because speaking it is a way of detaching from it. And if I don't speak it and just try to pretend that it doesn't exist, it's going to control me. But if I let it come up and let it come out and choose to believe that it's not, you know, an inherent flaw, and that it doesn't mean something terrible about me, it doesn't have to be disempowering for me to say those things, then I think stuff will shift. So I'm looking forward to that. Stay tuned.